All right, welcome back to Resto 25 Miles. Today, we're sadly outgrowing our Matco toolbox. So, well, I guess it ain't sadly. We're just acquiring a lot of tools now, especially doing a lot of tool reviews. So right now, we got the Harbor Freight US General 5-drawer tool cart. I opted for white in a shop. It's probably gonna get really dirty, and you're gonna see it in videos. It's gonna be really nasty probably after a year or so, but it's a tool cart, and it's supposed to hold tools. So what we're doing today is we're basically going to put the tools we use the most in our tool cart. The ones that we end up having to go and run it back and forth to the toolbox, getting them out and stuff. So we're going to put them in here. We're going to set this up, and we're going to do kind of like little stages and everything, and kind of get this through and stuff and figure it out. And we're going to tweak it. I'm sure we're going to tweak it 50 million times, because the more tools we get, the more we're going to interchange out, put stuff in. And we got a lot of tools we want to review, and we're going to review them, we want to use them. So with that being said, we're just going to set this up with what we got right now. A lot of tools you guys already seen, a lot of tools we've reviewed. If you haven't seen the reviews, check out the Trash or Treasure playlist that we're creating. It is really good. Goes over a lot of stuff the DIYer can go purchase from Amazon, Harbor Freight, and we're constantly adding to that list, Trash or Treasure. And it's good because, you know, we all don't have a tool truck coming by our houses to sell us tools, and plus they're more affordable. I'm not gonna lie. So they're not there to compete with any U.S. brands. They're there for the DIY 100%. So as we go on, we went ahead and put our wrenches. These are, which we'll be doing a review soon on these. These are the gear wrench. I believe they're 48 piece, standard and metric. We got some massive wrenches that we have used some of them, believe it or not. We was kind of shocked. But so we're basically, you know, we got our standard on this side in red, and we got our metric in blue. Metric we use the most, but I wanted to put a set of standards in here too. So we will be reviewing these wrench sets from Gear Wrench here on our Trash and Treasure series soon. But so we'll just start off our first full-size drawer. We done the actual wrenches, and I'm sure as we go on we will put some more wrenches in there. We'll have our line wrenches are going to go in there. I believe there's fixed to be a good sale, and I want to try the Quinn line wrenches, so I'm going to probably buy both sets when they go on sale. And we're going to, to try them out. We got to do a lot of brake work to the Ranger, get brakes on them. So, we're going to put them to the test, and hopefully they'll end up in the toolbox, and they won't be trash. So far, most of the stuff besides the Pittsburgh line has been, lived up to its name, on being good quality tools for what our DIYers do. So now, we've got our wrenches set up. What we're going to do now is we're going to start placing some ratchets and our sockets in here, and kind of see where we're going to lay them out and everything. Basically, we got the General Master set. As most people, if you watch the set, the Trash and Treasure series, and they come with these nice foam blocks. They do in this application take up a little more room than some of the other trays, but I still like them. I like the way they work, and I'm gonna keep them in there. I'm not changing them. And I'm kind of OCD, so this is probably gonna change a lot from what we see and how we roll with it. But for right now, we're gonna basically run with it with our standard on one side, and this is gonna be our 3/8 and 1/4 inch, because that's kind of most of what we use. We'll keep our 1/2 inch and our impacts, big stuff, in the big toolbox. But from the normal stuff, the day-to-day stuff, we pretty much use 1/4 inch or 3/8. So we'll put, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the standard on the right side and my metric on the left side. Reason being, that's kind of how it's been in the Matco box, and I've kind of gotten used to it, and I don't want to change it. And like I said, we will set this up a lot like the Matco box, and how we had it set up to a point, but this does have a lot more room in the drawers, and I do have an idea for the top here. I'll show you guys a little trick. I'm hoping it works for some tools that I really hope works. If it works, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be very handy. So right now, as you see, we got pretty much our metric sockets, 1/4 inch, 3/8 on the left, and we do have our 1/4 inch and 3/8 standard on the right. I think, and I kind of put the tall ones more towards the back, excuse me, and that's where we at right there. So we're going to go from there, and we're going to start placing some more sockets in here, and we'll get back to you in a minute, and you'll see kind of what we got set up. All right, now we're back. We have added some sockets, our hex bits, some swivels, torques, some metric hex bits, a couple little things. We'll go over it in just a second. But as we go in, don't forget to like and subscribe our videos. Please make comments. If you got a question for us, ask us. We'll do our best to answer it. You know, I'm gonna be straightforward. These go on sale a lot for around $200. But hey, I didn't go to Harbor Freight and get this. I bought this tool cart. Basically looks brand new off of Marketplace in my local area for $150. So, like I said, you know, and I've seen them as low as $100 before on Marketplace. So, you know, this is a very budget-friendly starting point if you don't have $200 to $300 spend. The regular $289, but I would recommend don't get the 4 drawer, get the 5 drawer. If you put them side by side, this is a lot bigger. You're not going to grow out of this one as fast. And like I said, if you're doing like us, using it for your main stuff you use, and using your regular toolbox for your oddball stuff or your bigger stuff like 1/2 inch drive stuff, then this should last you for a long time. So now what we've done now, come right here. I got 2 magnetic strips on both sides. And what we got our torch lined up right here. And we got our Allen hex head, whatever you want to call it, right here. These are the metric side. So of course, torch, you know, kind of like a metric thing, and our metric hex head. We're gonna come over, like I said, we got our sockets, we got our ratchet sets here, 3/8 set with adapters. We got our 1/4 inch. We got a couple extra extensions there, a nut driver, which, believe it or not, you know, it's a Cobalt. And actually, I think this is a Cobalt USA when Cobalt used to make their tools. Williams Tool Company used to make their tools. For my understanding, used to make Snap-on. Don't know if they still do or not. We got a little 3/8 stubby here. Still want to get a 1/4 inch stubby because they do come in handy. We got our 3/8 breaker bar right here. On this side, we got our standard hex, and we got our Snap-on little 1 inch extension. That's a lifesaver, and a lot of times. I don't know if I haven't looked to see if Icon's made one because I got a Snap-on one, but that little extension right there, that give you that just a little extra inch, sometimes makes the world. We got our Max swivel spark plug socket, 5/8 I believe. We got a couple extra Snap-on swivels right there. And we got for BMWs, a lot of imports, we do have our, for the oil canisters, we do have our sockets for that to remove them, the ones that do have that. So this is pretty much the first set of the level of the top. Next, we're going to put our pry bars in and our screwdrivers. All right, so as we keep on working on the top here, like I said in our last Tractor Treasure video, the gear wrench we're going into the toolbox, to the tool cart. So we got our torch, our flathead, and we got our Phillips right here. And we went ahead, we had room because our big pry bars are down in the bottom because the handles are so big, they wouldn't fit on the top, which was a little disappointing, but it happens. But then what we've done over here, we do have our mini pry bar right here, which is a handy little thing to have. And went ahead and put a few of the Icon screwdrivers that was in our last video, our Tractor Treasure video. We put them on the right side just to fill in space. Stuff comes in, we might not leave them in there. We might take them out. We might leave them in there. We don't know. But definitely, if you watched the last Tractor Treasure video on the screwdriver shootout, the gear wrench will stay in here until something comes along that's better. But we really like the gear wrench. And so now the next thing we'll do, we're going to start working on our pliers drawer, and we'll get right back to you. All right, now we have done our plier drawer. This will probably change. Just being for real with you, I got the wire rack. It's okay. It might be something we get used to. I can say it's definitely better than just laying all in the drawer. I can't stand that. So, you know, pretty much I'm OCD, like I said. So pretty much we got all our needle nose, pistol grip, our hose clamp, needle nose here, and then we got more of our regular standard slip joint pliers here. We got our channel locks here. Cutters are right here. Wire strippers. We got some snap rings, and we got some hog rings. So this right here, this drawer will probably grow. I do got some older Craftsman vice grips that are kind of shot, so I think I'm going to start seeing what kind of vice grips we're going to put in here. Because definitely want to get a couple new pair of vice grips and replace the old Craftsman that basically are they're 30 years plus old. So anyway, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to start doing some little accessory stuff, and then we'll get right back at you. Okay, so now we're pretty much getting to the bottom here. We're getting to the finish line of what tools we're going to put in here. This has kind of became our miscellaneous drawer. We got our larger icon and gear wrench screwdrivers, just because we didn't want them at the top, and plus the handles were kind of getting close to the top, and I didn't want to risk worried about anything there. So we just put them in the drawer here. They still look neat. They still look organized, and we got our gasket scrape picks, and for our hose picks to get, you know, for coolant hoses. The next drawer we have our Torx set. This is where it's going to stay right now, but I really don't like this. I'm going to try to figure something else with it, just because I see a lot of wasted space there, and it just kind of bothers me. So we'll probably figure up another way to store these in a future video or something. We'll find something. And they might just go back into the big case, go back into the big box. It probably won't end up happening. And then our final drawer is going to be our kind of like our power tool drawer, our hammer drawers. We got our dead blow hammers here. We got our icon light here that we're reviewing right now. That a video will be out for too long on that. We got our beat up old DeWalt, and we got our Bauer impact there. So that's where we're at right now on the toolbox, and we'll get back to you and we'll do an overview of everything we've done. Okay, we're gonna go do a real quick overview of what we've got here. Of course, everybody needs magnets. We got probably 10 sets of them. So right now what we got, basically metric on the 1/4 inch and 3/8, standard 1/4 inch 3/8. We got our standard hex. We got some pretty popular or Mac and Snap-on swivels here that are very popular. Stubby, little extra extensions, miscellaneous stuff. Our cheater bar, or breaker bar. We got our 1/4 inch long ratchet here. It's okay. Don't care for the handle on that. We got our gear wrench screwdrivers right here. Our Torx bit set here. And our hex set, metric hex set here. We'll say these are both Icon. I haven't done a review on them yet, but we do use them. The standard is a mixture of stuff I've had, S&K Wayne and Snap-on and Mac, that I've purchased over the years. Because I didn't really need all of them. I just got the ones I needed when I worked on the tool truck. Pretty got like I said, sockets here. We got our eTorx sockets here. And these right here are Pittsburgh. And I've done 3 BMW valve cover gaskets with this set, and a Chevy Sonic with this set last year. And I mean, I don't see paying right now at this point in time. Grab the Pittsburgh. If you got Torx, I mean, the stuff these are going to be doing, just quick, this is like kind of quick review. These are going to work for you. I think you'll be fine. So save you some money. Grab these Pittsburgh Torx. They work really great on new stuff. O2 sensor, This is our snap-on interchangeable wheel lugs. That's a great tool. I've had that for 30 years, as you can tell. Icon screwdriver. So that's the top of the box. We'll go right here real quick. We got our pliers assortment. I'm sure that's going to grow when I go for the vice grips. We're going this left side right here, and I go figure out where all the locks are. Miscellaneous screwdrivers and picks. That's going to definitely grow because we'll probably get some more different picks, some smaller picks. We also got the Torx set. I like the set. I don't like how they fit in here, but we're gonna figure something out with that. And we're gonna come right here. This is our wrench drawer, and so we got our standard, our metric, and we got our two proto torque wrenches, 3/8 and 1/2 inch, and we do got a kind of a no-name 1/2 inch torque wrench right there, torquing stuff down that we need torqued down. Let's see, and then this is our, got our mallets here, our dead blows here, our icon light, our power tools. This drawer will probably get a lot more power tools in it. Might end up trying to wire a charger in this drawer. I don't know yet. We'll see. Got our pry bars down here at the bottom. The too big to fit in the top, which is fine. We don't use them a whole lot. So we got them on the bottom. And on the little side tray right here on the side, we do have our couple of things here, blaster and some lithium grease. So thank you for watching this quick little video. Probably not as quick as I think it should be, but quick video. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. We'll be glad to answer them. If you have any ideas, any kind of organization ideas that you think, hey, let me know about it. Put a comment in there. Say, hey, go check this out. Go check this out. I would love it. I am an OCD organizing freak, so this right here, I mean, you know, hey, if you got an idea, you know somebody or a company that sells something, let me know. I like to check it out, maybe even get it, review it. Might love it, hate it, never know. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we will see you at the next video.